Hello everyone. Today I'm working with this black pine. This tree from one of our member clubs. So before it was original was the landscape trees. Brought it over here for me to repair it for bonsai future. So that's why when they brought this over here, I cut several branches. One is over here, one is over here. Then the other one is on the back here. But last couple of years, they didn't do anything for this tree. So I got this tree a week ago. And I did clean up it, decandle it. Then I think now it's time for me to decide and style the tree for the future. Now the tree's like this, so we are going to go with informal upright. At the time being, this is over here, originals like this. But we spin it around and see which point is the best for the front of the trees. So now we spin the trees. Okay, one round first, so you can get an idea about how the trees look like. Then I'm going to pick the front. Okay, maybe over here is my best front. This side is the best front. Okay, but if we pick this front, then we have to tilt the tree with the right angle, with the perfect front and perfect position for the trees. To me, it's like over here is the best front, but we spin it around and see any better angle. Over here, look good, but you can see this one is not good. The jeans is over here. So I don't think it's a good front is over here. Let's spin it over here. If we pick the front is over here, I don't think it's a good idea too. Because of the curve go to the back. Even the apex is over here, then we have to renew everything. Then since the trunk thick, the base thick, then we just use this branch only, then the tree doesn't have a good scale. Right? So, we spin it again. Now, this side, I don't like it. It look not bad to me, but since the base over here, from the base toward to the front too much, it's not a good idea too. And after we make the jeans over here, then we have show the back to our face. It's not a good idea for to pick the front. Let we spin it again. Here's the movement is not bad, but the problem is in the base, way on the back. After we started, we put in the pot, then the trees jump out from the pot. Even the movement good, but it's not a good idea too. So let's see, spin again. I think this is the best front. I like it. This point. But if we pick the front over here, then the apex of the tree is lean to the back. So we have to tilt the tree. The apex have to be toward to the front. When we design the trees, always think about welcome and bow it to you. And so now we start to tilt the tree to the right angle. That's what we want. After we pick the right front for the trees, then we tilt the tree toward to the front a little bit. It's in the right angle for the tree in the future. Right? Now, before we start to widen the trees, we need to work with the gene first. Because if we, after we style the trees, then we might not have enough room to work with the gene. So now I start to work with the gene. But before we work with the gene, I'd like to save some bark over here. It's a good bark. We might use it for the future. These are gold. Well, you know that this is very good bark. Black pine, sometimes we have the big cut. So we use this one for to do the plastic accessory. We can hide the bark, the big cut. So this one to me is gold. Now I start to work with the gene. Since the front over here, I don't want the gene is too long. Normally, the black pine, we don't make the gene because of the wood is soft. So we don't make gene, but since if we cut it over here, then we have the big cut. That's why I have to make the gene. So, since we have this brand and this one, I don't want this one to pop to the front. So I like to remove this one and save the one on the back. Then the branch, the genes go to the side. It's better than go to the front. Okay. Since the genes are going up, I like to want to make the genes going down, so I take more wood on the top. See, original we had big one go to the front. I removed the one, go to the front, save the one to go to the side. Now we go to the next one, it's over here. All right. Okay, now we start to work with this gene. Since this gene is a little bit too long, I like to shorten it. Because it's too long, then take away. When you look at the trees, the gene might be take over all the shape of the trees. So we have to shorten it because we don't want this one to become a main focus. And so I'm going to shorten this, then work with this. Well, since the brand is small, I don't want to use the other chainsaw. It's too much powder. power. I like to use the smaller one. Okay, since the gin's pointing up a little bit, so I try to take more wood on the top. Then the gin's going down. Since all the branches are going to be bring it down, then I don't want the gins going up. They against each other. Then we have to fix something like this, so to get some kind of taper. Okay, so I think it's now it's something for this gin. Then the next gin I'm going to work is this one. Yeah, one more. We need to work with the gin after we move all the branches. Now we try to set this. Also, this gin is long too. I like to reduce the size of the gin, not to shorten it. Temporary like this, and this knot over here, I like to cut it back. Yeah, we can fix this scar later. Now you look, this gin, this one, and the other ones on the side. Now we spin the trees, go to the right front, then so you can see how I finish all the gin. Okay, that's good. Now you see all the gins that we've been working on. So you see the gin, just short gin is not a main focus point anymore. Then the trees is going to be the main focus one. The next step, we are going to bring the branch, this branch go to the back, since the front is over here. Then this branch go to the back. I like to move this branch toward to the front, more welcome. Okay, now I'm going to bring this branch down. Since the branch is going up too much, I don't want to bring the branch like this. It look not good. I like to bring the branch start from here. It's going down and toward to the front. That's what I like. To work with the black pines, the technique is different with the juniper. The juniper, we can split the branch. Then raffia, bring it down. But black pine, we cannot use the same technique because the black pine, the bark already flaking. If we use raffia, then we damage the bark to lose the value of the trees. So that's why we have to use the guide wire, and also we have to use the different technique of cutting and bring it down. So I'm going to cut this over here. Then when you start to cut it, you have to know where you are going to cut and the angle of your saw. If you want to bring it down, then you cut it from the bottoms going up. But since you want the branch going down and towards to the front, then the angle of your saws have to be over here. Okay, so I'm going to cut it now. Then you see the technique how to bring the thick branch or the thick trunk of black pine down. Okay, so I cut about 50% of the branches. And now you can see what can we do. We have to ties over here, so since the branch thick, if we ties over here, then this pole is going down more than this. And, okay. Now, so here, so I think I have to mark it so to hold the wise good. Now we are going to bring this branch down. It's going to help me to tie the wire while I am bringing the branch down. Then he twists the wire at the same time. Okay? Ready? Ready? Okay. Go. When it's tied, let me know. Not too tight, okay? Okay. So it's going down a little bit. Now I cut again. The same cut. Okay. Then we bring it down again. Ready? Go. Go. Too tight. Okay. So the branch going down very much, right? But right here it's almost 90 degrees over here. I want to drop it down more. Okay. If the thicker branch or thicker trunk, then we might have to go to 70%. If 50% is not work, you have to go a little bit deeper. But since this branch is not too thick, so we go just like a 50%. Ready? You let me know.
Okay, ready.
Go. Not too tight, sometimes you might break the wire. Okay. Is this good enough for you yet? Or you want to go lower? I think I like to go a little bit lower. One more. Okay. Ready?
Ready.
Go. Good. Okay. It's good to me. I think this brand going down very much and toward to the front welcome you. I think that's good enough for this branch right now. Okay. The next one, You see this one, the branch going up too much, right? We have a big gap just over here. I like to bring this one go lower. All right, then the next one we are going to cut this one, then bring this one down. If the branch is like this, we don't cut it, it's almost impossible for us to bring the branch down. And also, you might bring it down, but the position of the branch where you want is going down, it might be not the right place you want it going down. That's why we have to cut it. Where we cut is the place we want it going down. We don't want to go the branch inside is going up, then outside is going down. It's no good. That's why, just like this one, I like to cut it over here. I want start from here, it's going down. And also, when we cut it, we use the saw to cut the branch, then it's open like this. Then we use the guide wire to bring it down, the branch going down. After we tie the guide wire, it's closed, the gap over here, then we cut it again, then it's open again. Then we use it guide wire to bring it down again until the position of the branch going down, that's you like the position of the branch. Then we can stop from there. Okay. And now we start to work with this one. Let's move a little bit to here so we can have angle. So this one, I might cut this right here to bring it down. And the angle, since this branch, just like the apex of the branch going to the back, I like the apex of the branch go to the front. Then I have to put the guide wires from here to bring it to the apex of the branch go to the front. Welcome. If I put the guide wires from here, then the apex of the branch still go to the back. That's why I had to use the guide wire to put the guide wires right here. Bring it down, then toward to the front. Welcome you. Okay, now we start to work with this branch. So you see the old tree, all the branches going down. Young tree, the branch going up. So when you work with the trees, you want all the branches going down. It's a look like your trees are older. That's what we want to work with the bonsai like that. So I'm going to anchor the wires first. Since this one, the apex of the branch is longer than this one. So this one is become an apex of the branch. And also I can have more layers on the top. So I have to bring this branch going down about this position. Now it's go to the back. I want the branch more welcome. That's why instead of to anchor the guide wires over here more stronger, but I have to anchor over here because I want to bring this branch down and toward to the front. Since I want this one going down, I'm going to cut it right here. after we cut, the cut is open. Then now we bring it down until the gap, the cut is closed. The lips closed. Then we stop right there, then recut it again. Okay, so you ready?
Ready.
Go.
How about that? More.
If tight, you feel tight, then that's good.
Okay, stop.
That's good. Okay? And the branch still go too high. We are going to cut it again. It's the same cut, we cut it again. So you see the cut is open again, right? Then we bring it down one more time. Ready?
Ready.
Go. Okay. Then, you see the position is okay for you yet? Not yet, right? I'm not happy yet. I'd like to cut just one more. Then the cut is open again. One more time to bring it down. Ready?
Ready.
Go.
Okay.
Okay. So the position is still not yet. I don't like it yet. I like to cut one more. Okay. Then, ready?
Ready.
Go.
Okay, tight.
I think it's good. Then we can wire bring this one. You can tie it again. One more.
Ready.
Yeah. Good. Now, that's good. Okay, on the back here. So, since this one is at the back branch, and this one is a little bit too long, I don't like the back branch too long. Because of the back branch too long, then just like we have the tail, it's not a good idea. So I am going to cut this one off. This one, a little bit too long over here. I'd like to remove this since we have 3 branches, same spot. Okay. This one's long leggy. I'd like to remove it. Okay, let's see how about this branch. This one is a back branch too. Okay. And this one's too long. I think this one's good enough. I like to remove this. It's good. Okay. Well, I think now I can start to wire the lower branch first. All the branch, this 2 branch, also the back branch, this 2 back branch, to see how the branch go, how the branch set. Then I can start with the upper branch on. We see how big the gap. Then we can start from there. How low we are going to bring it down. So now I start to wire with the big branch first. I mean the lower branch first. So let me see. This one we have to use the size number 5. Normally when we work with the black pines, we have to careful when we push our hand in, not outside in, then you break the needles. You have to be inside out. And normally the trees, we have to train it from it's small. When the bark is not open yet, we have to train the main branch first, or to train the trunk first before the bark is open. But this tree is just like a, well, in the United States, I have to say that we are just like an instant bonsai. We don't have a bonsai grower, because it's take a lot of time to grow it, and they have to train the tree since it's small. Otherwise, when the bark's open, when you wire it, you might break all the bark. But over here, it's just like I said, we're just like an instant bonsai. We don't have. So when we work on it, you wire it, you decandle it, anything, you have to be careful. Not to break the bark, not to break the needles. Otherwise, after you wire it, too many needles broken, then you look at trees, it's not good. Too many broken needles turning yellow. We have to be careful with those things. Branches over here. This one too long, cut it back. Right now this path itself is okay for me. Then we can go to the other, the one on the top, then we can create the other layer. Since this branch is going up, so we want to bring this branch down, then try to connect the thick wire with this branch. Then we can bring it down. You want to try to create a triangle shape. So if you start from the branch on the top first, then you might leave it too long, then the lower branch is shorter. It's not a good idea. So after you work with the lower branch first, then you see how long the branch, then the next one you can cut it back to the way you want it to have some kind of triangle. So I think I finished with this print. Then we create 3 different layers to make the trees look fuller. Otherwise we have the big gap. If we try to spread it out everything, then the tree will show the fish bones. Look not good. That's the way we try to arrange the branches like this. You see, it's just like a one branch, but we have 3 different layers. And now I start to work it on the back, with the back branches. finished wiring for this branch, and the back branch is over here. Now we go to the next one. The trees on the right. I mean the branch on the right. So since this branch is not welcome yet, it's a main branch. Go to the back. I want to bring this one forward to the front a little bit more. It's more welcome. So, but since the branch is so thick, even we go with the thicket wire, it still not work. That's why I have to use the guide wire. Okay? Bring it to the front a little bit more. Yeah, I think that's good. That's good. Yeah. Finish this path. Then we go to the next one. Next one's going to be over here. So this one, I may have to bring it down a little bit more. So this one, I think we just use the guide wire. This one, I don't think we need to cut it. We just put down. This branch, where we brought it down, then we lift the tip up a little bit. Otherwise, too close from the lower branch. Then we continue to wire it. now we have to wire with this too. Okay. Okay, now the next one, we are going to wire the branch on the back. So in this case, I use the guide wire. This one a little bit too long. We cut it back. It's longer than the lower branches. We don't want it too long. Now we are going to deal with the apex over here. First, I don't like the apex too tall, and also this part I'm not happy with. So we try to bring it down. In this case, we have to use the guide wire to bring it down. And to set the position of all the branches, the apex going to be so around here. Okay. So now let's see, can we use the guide wire to bring it down? If we use the guide wire to tie over here to bring it down, I don't like it much. I like to use the guide wire over here to bring this one down, then toward to the front. Then the apex is going to be toward to the front more. Okay, so let's see, where can we anchor it? I suppose also over here is good. Bring it down too much, then we are going to have so much open on the back. Let me see. Okay, I can bring down more. But before we bring it down, we need to cut a little bit to make sure where I want is going to be down. Then here, I want to bend it down more over here. these two branches and on the top. Okay. Now we have to deal with these two big branches. Well, the next step, we have to use the wood compound to do the patch up where we cut to bring the branch down. Now, the next step, we are going to use the wood pad, okay, to cover where all the branch we cut to bring it down. But black pine, we don't use the liquid one, because of the liquid one, black pine, the saps is very strong. If we use the liquid one, it's pushed out. So that's why we have to use this kind of compound to patch up it. And also it's easy to match with the color of the branches. Here's where we cut it to bring this branch down. So I'm going to use the wood pack to cover this one. To cover the cut, you don't want the air get in. Also, you don't want the water get in, then it cannot heal it. Okay. Then, okay, one more cut is over here. We need to cover this. Okay, so we have several cuts. This one. Let me see where is on. This one we just DIY, no cut, no, one more cut, and the apex is over here, so we need to cover this. That is the first initial style for this black pine. Normally black pines we have to trim the trees, since it was small. But this tree is just like I never done anything in the past. So the only thing is to just cut some branch to repair it for the future. That's it. Then that is the first initial style for the trees. When this tree need about 3 more years to develop. After develop, the trees will be full and much better. Also, at the springtime this next year, we are going to repot it, put it into the bonsai pot with the new soil. Then 2 more years, 3 years max, the trees will become a masterpiece. Okay, that's all we can do it with this tree right now. And thank you for watching. See you next time.